All right.
You'd be in my book.
All right. Hey, guys, what's going on? Welcome to our webinar. This is the 21-day swimsuit slim down webinar. This is the launch, man. You guys should be super excited. So what I'm going to do is let me go ahead and click my magic screen share button. Let's see here.
It's too early to be super excited.
Hold on one second. Someone is saying that they can't gain access for some reason. Here, I need for one of you guys to do me a favor while we're doing the presentation. If one of you guys, Sarah Lee or Barbara or Rachel, if you guys could go into the Team Motivate site and then look in the event and then the link that's in the event, if you can take that and put it in the description, because I think on some devices, it's taken them to maps and then they're unable to kind of click on. So if anybody
Or even just do a new post.
Yeah,
if
just
you
a
put,
quick
just so everybody will see it as a new post.
Yeah,
All right, hold on.
that'll help. All right, thank you so much, guys. Okay, now
And then mute their lines.
Right.
To make sure.
Yeah. So let's see, Sarah, if you could mute your line, that would be awesome. We'll go ahead and get started now.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, share screen. All right, guys, can everyone see that?
Yes.
All right, fab. Okay.
I mean,
you can say it. All right, cool. All right, take two. Welcome to the Summer Swimsuit Slim Down hashtag SSS 2014, y'all. All right, so what we're, as you can tell, this is not very formal. This is just a conversation that we're going to have. And the people that are with us live right now, like if you don't mind, if you can mute your lines, and if you have a question throughout the presentation, unmute yourself, interrupt us, ask a question. Because once again, this is just a conversation. All right. So really quick. So what is the Summer Swimsuit Slim Down? This came about. This is actually our third year doing something like this. This is a it's a team-wide challenge group, and this is, like I said, our third year doing it. The two prior years, it was called the Bikini Challenge, and the big thing about this is that we are all working as a team to make this happen. Now, this year we've made some huge changes to this particular format, and I think you guys are really going to get a lot from this particular challenge. So I've got our superstar coach Rachel on the line with us, and what we're going to do is we're just going to talk about just various aspects of this summer swimsuit slim down. And once again, if you have any questions as we go along, feel free to ask us. And one other thing before I hand it over to Rach, the great thing about this is that unlike the prior years, we have taken like our highest ranking coaches, all of the diamond coaches, we have been working on this for, oh my gosh, 5 weeks now. 5 weeks. And we've developed various components to this. And what we want to, basically the overall goal is we want you to become very successful at running not only this, but future challenge groups. We want you to run it like a boss. I mean, I call it from the rooter to the tutor. You will know everything that you need to do from start to finish to run your group and to also grow your business. All right. So here's the next slide. So I'm going to hand it over to you, Rach.
Okay. Thank you, Eric. And everybody just needs to know that Eric is so amazing. And he is really the one that's kept us going and helped us think out all the details. And so major, huge, big old props to Eric on that. So first off, we just want to really hit the reason that challenge groups are so important to your business. And just on a real quick little side note is this screenshot is from the cruise. And this was a panel discussion that they did on the cruise, which was amazing. They had 2 of them, and this one was, they were both great. This one I really enjoyed. But this is one of the reasons that live events are so important to attend. So I just want to slide that in there. If you are not on the list to attend Summit, you need to get on it. And I can speak from personal experience that I did not see the value of Summit last year, but cannot say enough about live events. So it's just important that you make it a priority to attend them. So a little side note, sorry about that.
Well, let me just interject. Rachel was pushing a brother. I mean, I was like, Rachel, you got to go to the summit. She's like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Like, Rachel, your business is going to explode if you go to summit. Trust me. I don't know. Okay, Eric, I'll go, but I'm not sure. And then boom, now look at her. She's like one star, popping the collar.
Well, it is true. I mean, it's like we can't say it enough. I think, Eric, that's the thing. It's so hard when you've been. You understand why it's so important. But until you've been, and it's just, I hope that our excitement for these live events comes through because they are that important. Anyways, so during this panel discussion, Carl Deichler, our CEO, was really enforcing the importance of challenge groups and why they are so important to our business. And it really hit home to me because there's a cycle, and he kind of went through the cycle of the importance of challenge groups, and that's that this is the place where you are really, number one, you're helping people. Selling them a product or a program isn't what's going to help them. Your job as a coach is to continue to encourage and motivate them, and this is where you can do that and gain customers who are solid. I mean, they're going to continue receiving their Shakeology, and they're going to continue being in your challenge groups because they see the value. And then the next kind of part of that cycle is that this is where you can get your next coaches, whether they be discount coaches or working coaches. You're going to identify people in your challenge group that are, rock stars. They're amazing. They're in there motivating and encouraging and posting. And then you can approach them about the business opportunity. Or you might have somebody who just loves Shakeology and you want to have them enjoy the benefit of the discount. And then you kind of just repeat that cycle of having challenges, finding new coaches, and then going back around and having those challenge groups again. And there were some other components that he spoke about, but that was kind of just the basic nature of why challenge groups are so important. It's always pulling in new people. When you run these challenge groups, you're always pulling in new people and always promoting something.
And if I can interject, Rachel, one of the wonderful things about this particular promotion that we're doing, this team-wide challenge promotion, is that we have added a crucial component, and then that is what we call it's an educational component, and we call it Teach Me Tuesdays. So we will provide you with some crucial tidbits, to help you in every step of the challenge group process I'll talk about that a little bit later, but let's just go ahead and move on. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good. Oh, this is me too. Non-negotiable goals. So just, I'm huge on non-negotiables. To me, when you set a non-negotiable, that means it's going to be done. And it means that it's going to be it's going to be done no matter what it takes. I mean, you're going to do everything in your power to make sure that you reach that goal. And so I'm big on non-negotiables, and I love that you put it in there in the slide. What we want everybody to really seriously consider committing to, and don't commit to it and just like, oh yeah, I'll do it. I mean, commit to it. Make a decision that this is going to happen for you. And then if you don't know how to make it happen, talk to your upline and find out what you need to be doing to make this happen. So what we want you to seriously consider committing to is that you will have 6 new challengers. And new challengers mean that they're new. They're new people that you're talking to. They're not somebody who has purchased from you before and has been doing programs and whatnot and just decides to do another challenge. That's not new. New is somebody that you've opened the conversation to, you've reached out to in a non-Beachbody way, and now you're able to take that conversation to this challenge group. And then from that, we would like for you to also commit to adding 2 new coaches to your team. And that can be a working coach or a discount coach. Coaches matter. As you look at rank advancements, coaches matter. I mean, if they're going to be a discount coach, that's fine. But we do want working coaches as well. So, but 2 new coaches, no matter what they are going to be doing with their business. And we're going to be helping you know how to promote, advertise, run, and identify your future leaders through the Teach Me Tuesdays. But we're going to give you all the tools. So it's important that you make these commitments and then, take a look at what we're giving you to help train you to make those goals happen.
All right. So nice segue into the support. And once again, one of the things that we're going to help you out with specifically is we're going to show you how to promote your challenges. When I say we, I'm talking about all of the Diamond coaches. And the great thing about being a part of the Team Motivate Downline is that we have coaches that are very, very good at various aspects of the challenge group process. So every Tuesday, you're going to have a coach talk about a different way to promote and advertise for your business, such as through Facebook events, such as through Google Documents. And then we'll talk about the invitation process. We'll go ahead and go old school. We're going to just use the fundamental basics and provide you with the resources that are in the back office that show you how to do that. If you like, we can even do I don't mind having a format such as this. We can do this once a week where we can practice the invitation process. If you want to do a role play with a coach, and I'm kind of talking on top of my head here, bear with me, Rach. If you want to do a role play with one of the Diamond coaches, we'll do that. Matter of fact, we're going to do that. I'm going to make an executive decision. Once a week, we're going to have a webinar where you can ask questions. There will be a Diamond coach running this webinar where you can ask questions about where you are in the process and where you need help, and we'll help you. And then we'll also do a role play in that particular webinar. And then also engagement, huge, how to engage in your group. Now, this is one of the things that Rachel is really good at. I know that Megan is really, really good. Engagement, what that will do, it does 2 things. Number one, it will help to create advocates for the program. In other words, when they're really engaged and they understand the power of this synergy of the challenge group, what happens is they will more than likely become coaches because they see this as a positive experience. Or
but I don't understand.
You know what? Let me go ahead and do this next challenge, because they understand the value of that. So that's awesome.
We have somebody unmuted, I think, Eric.
Yeah. Okay. So whoever's on the line that's not muted, please mute yourself.
Okay.
Hello.
I have no idea who is unmuted.
Okay.
But yeah.
Katie and Susanna are both unmuted.
Okay, we need you guys to mute yourself. All right. Mute yourself right now. All right. So, and then the last thing is identify, and we'll show you how to do all these things, how to identify and actually engage and communicate with the individuals that exemplify the various types of skill sets that you want to be on your team. And so if you see someone that is taking the initiative to place different types of I don't know, like
recipes or motivating quotes, or
thank you,
or somebody that would comment like, well, we're going to go over all that, but I mean, my goodness, if somebody gets to a question or a post before you do, potential coach.
Yes. You need to let them know that. You need to be that mirror. You need to be the person that's holding the mirror up to them saying, hey, look at what you're doing. You are exemplifying what it means to be an awesome coach. And then we'll show you how to, keep track of all that. So when you have the conversation with them, you will have specific examples of what they've done. Because a lot of times they'll say, me, a coach? I'm not sure if I can coach. Like, oh, wait a minute. You just done this. Look at what you did on such and such day when you said this and blah, 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 blah. So we'll show you how to do that.
Yes.
Okay. So moving on. We've got about 15 minutes here. Sorry, I'm rambling.
Yikes.
I know, right? Okay. So key dates. you guys need to make sure that you mark these down. Get your pen and paper out. The kickoff. Oh, wait a minute. There's one mistake there. The kickoff, we said April 7th. Fail, Eric. The kickoff is going to be, it's this Friday. What is this Friday?
Yeah, no, you were good. You were good. Kickoff is the 8th. It's okay. You're only a day off.
All right, I'm only a day off. All right, that's good. All right, yeah. So I guess the official kickoff is the 8th, but the first action step that we want you guys for everyone to do will be this Friday, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Oh, that's right. I'm right. Yeah, because the start date of the promo. Okay, my bad. All right, yeah. So the kickoff is the 8th, which is today. And that's what we're doing now. The start date of the first promo is April 11th, which is this Friday. All right. Now the purchase cutoff day. This is the deadline for your potential challengers to purchase your challenge pack. Is going to be the 29th of April. So we got to go in and we got to hit hard. All right. And then the start date of the challenge is May 12th. We've decided on those dates because we wanted to give, just given the fact of, just like the delays and the shipping and whatnot, we want to make sure that we pad that time between the cutoff and the actual start date of the challenge to get these guys, to make sure that everyone receives their challenge pack.
Oh, and I think, too, we were looking at the 29th as the cutoff because of Success Club points for April.
Yes.
Exactly. And then, given that we're going to be into May 12th before we start, that allows you to, if you have a couple stragglers that need to wait for payday, that allows you to go on and get a jump on May Success Club points. If it's your business, so you can make that decision. But our official cutoff date is April 29th. And there's really only about a day or two leadway in there that if you had somebody that needed to purchase on May 1st, I think, did we agree on that, Eric, that would be okay. But after May 1st, that's it. We're not going to be adding people 3 and 4 days
Exactly. Okay. All right, Rach, I'm looking at the time here. We've got 11 minutes.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'll go. Speedy Gonzalez.
Here we go.
All right. So the kickoff is today. And that means that if you want to start planting seeds and, getting people excited, that is awesome. And I would highly recommend that you go on and do it. Just go for it. We're giving this to you as a guideline, but that doesn't mean you have to stay in that little box. So, if you have some ideas and you want to go for it. What we're doing team-wide, though, that you need to stick with for this promotion. So these are the things that you need to stick with to be part of this. Week 4/11, which is this week. That is this coming Friday. So Friday through Sunday, we're going to be uploading and providing you with a profile picture that you need to put up. And Eric has that for us right there. We're going to make this available to you. And Friday through Sunday, you need to have that as your profile picture. And, people might be like, why did you change your profile picture? Or what is this? And if you have been an active participant on Facebook and sharing your workouts and your meals and motivating, people are going to be like, oh, I wonder what that is. So that needs to go up. Eric, can you go back to that screen? I'm sorry, that private.
One other quick thing too, with the when you put this in your profile pic, make sure that you put maybe a little description, and in the description, make sure to put the hashtag as hashtag SSS 2014, and then that's the power and beauty. Because remember how we did the Shakeology promotion? Mm-hmm. Same type of thing here.
Sorry, Eric. I was trying to go speedy and I forgot stuff.
That's all right.
All right. The next week of 4/14, that's going to be a Monday. That's 1 week from yesterday. We are also providing you with this beautiful cover photo done by our very own Corinne Green, who is amazing, and provided us with a gorgeous cover photo. Again, when you upload it, make sure you hashtag SSS 2014 so we can really create some momentum. And we just love that it says ask me about on there. So that's going to give people a call to action to ask you about it. We want this to be your cover photo for a week. You are welcome to leave it up for longer, but we want it to be up for that entire week. I'm using that cover photo in my event page too. So that's just another little idea if and when you create an event, which we're going to cover in some of the training. The week of 4/21, which is the next Monday, we are going to be doing this promotion. I created this on my phone using a couple apps I have. It was super easy. But we want you to grab a picture from the internet or wherever. I mean, it doesn't matter. That's your dream suit. What is it that you want? We really want to be real, and we want to be vulnerable with the people that we're dealing with. So we want to be like, yeah, this is my dream. That's what I would love to be in. And then ask them, what's yours? We want to create engagement. We want people to be telling us what is your dream, what their dream suit is and what they would love to be in. And then towards the end of that week, we kind of had the little idea that you could always compile the ideas that you got from your people that you're engaged with on Facebook, and you can create a fun collage at the end of the week and say, this is what the people in my next challenge group are going to be working for. Just find some neat ways to continue that engagement that you get early on in that week. The week of 4/28, which is the final week of promotion, this is just those last few days that we've got going on. We're going to do a video tongue twister where you can use the app Pick, Play, Post to post, your video and then some pictures. You can do just the video, whatever you want to do. But it needs to be a video of you saying, summer swimsuit slim down. You can say it like 3 times fast. You could, and I thought about this, Eric, I don't know, we're short on time, but that like without somebody choking and dying, but the chubby bunny thing with the marshmallows, but we could do it with grapes or something like that, so we're not promoting marshmallows. But say it 3 times fast with like 3 grapes in your mouth or something like that. So just have fun. Have fun with it, make it engaging, and use these promotions, and then always hashtag, always hashtag SSS 2014 so that we can really create momentum. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is that you're using, make sure you are adding in that hashtag. Did I go fast enough?
Yep. We're good. Okay. So, and then I know that we've had conversation, Rachel. So tell me if something has changed since I made this. All right. So prizes. Will there be prizes? Yes, there will be prizes. Yes, on every level. Okay. So the Coach Mini Team Cup, this is what we're calling it. There's going to be a $50 prize for the coach that has the most Success Club points. If you are a Diamond coach, you are excluded from this cup. So this is going to be for all the coaches that are an active rank coach up to Ruby. So you will be part of that. Now, what about if there are ties? If there's going to be a tie, we'll have a tiebreaker, which will be determined by whoever has the highest personal volume. If there's a tie there, we'll look at if there is a rank advancement, coach signups, and if I've got to flip a coin, we'll do that. So that's that.
And
go ahead.
I'm sorry, just what we said about that is it's a $50, I believe it's a $50 value, and we're still working out the finer details about whether or not it was going to be business building tools or some wear and share gear that we pick up for the winner at Summit, or is that right? It's a $50 value, and we were going to make that, is that right?
I think so. I think so. Yeah. So there's just a few details that we're still working out, but that's minor. We'll let you know once we get that ironed out.
It's a surprise. That makes it exciting. It's a surprise.
Right. All right. So challenger prizes. Now, this is another thing where I think, I'm not sure if we figured out what we're going to do. I think we said a $25 Beachbody gift card mini prize based on a vote from the challengers. Is that optional per group? Is that what we said, or?
No, we wanted to be consistent among the groups, I believe, so that every group had the same. Is that right? We wanted to make sure that every group was consistent. So we didn't have one group over here giving a prize for their group winner and then.
Okay. All right. So then it's going to be an investment then. So from each coach that is running a group, then they're going to have to invest up to $25, depending on the amount of coaches that are running that specific group. Is that right?
Correct. So if we're going to do a $25 Beachbody gift card, then the free meeting will end in 10 minutes, Eric. We better get a move on.
Okay.
It's so if you have 3 coaches helping to run a group, then you guys can all split that. And just on a side note on that, I don't remember that, maybe I skipped it or missed it, but the maximum for a group in these challenges was going to be 20. We want groups of 10 to 20 challengers in these groups. So if you have 5 and two other coaches who have 5, well, actually our goal was 6. So if you have 6 and another coach who has 6, you can combine with other coaches to make this happen, but no more than 20 is what we're aiming for.
Yeah, we don't want to have like a challenge group with 3 coaches and then have like 5 challengers total. No.
Right.
We're pushing you guys because, we're pushing because we want you to be successful. And yeah.
Right.
All right. So last prize.
And then the winner from each of those is what goes to this last one.
Exactly. So the winner, so we're going to have all of these separate challenge groups. And then, once you guys choose, once they choose the winner, then all of those winners will be put in a drawing. And then the winner of that drawing, literally like name out of a hat, will win $100 gift certificate to either Victoria's Secret or Athletica. Is that right? Athleta. Yeah, Athleta. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And is the next screen about how we're choosing the winner from the mini groups, the small groups?
I don't know. Let's see. I can't remember. I can't remember.
Oh, there it is. There's okay. Well, just maybe we should say that real quick.
Okay.
There is Eric and Angela have both been using like a Google Doc where the challengers from the group are actually asked a series of questions, and it's really, isn't it just based on like, who do you feel like well, you did it, you have it, Eric, you have it, who do you feel like was the most engaging or commented the most or the most positive in the group? So I mean that's the kind of criteria we're looking for a winner. It's not based on a pounds or inches lost or any of that. It's going to be based on, and this is another key area to help identify potential leaders and coaches.
Exactly. And then what we'll do is we will help you with that. I will create like I'll create a document and show you how to do that, because you'll need that when from day one, you want to make sure that they understand exactly what they need to do in order to win the prize. And see, the great thing about that is, number one, you don't have to keep track. I hate that. I hate keeping track. Oh, did you have your meal today? Check. No, I hate that. So it eliminates that. It, like you were saying before, Rach, it helps to identify your next coach, because at the end of the challenge, you can say, hey, you know what? Your peers chose you as the leader. You won this prize, and it was based off of A, B, C, D. The way that you were supporting, the way that you engaged in the group, the way that you just brought a lot of positive energy. You are a natural leader. And then once again, the whole process with the prize just kind of helps to substantiate the reason why you want them, as a coach, on to join your team. And it's very,
and you can
very
upload
effective.
You can upload it in the challenge group as a file so that everybody in the group has access to it and they can see it. And we're going to help you with all of that though. Exactly what to do, but just keep that tucked away. And when you're inviting people, as we get started with this, you can let them know that if anybody asks like, well, how's the winner going to be chosen? At least and then we'll help you with the finer details of that as we get going.
And it's so easy, because like when we have everything set up, all you're going to do is just say, hey guys, click this link, and it's going to take them to a questionnaire with the names of the challengers in your group, and then they just choose, and they just click on who they vote for, and then the system will automatically tabulate the winner. So it's going to be that easy for you. All right. Okay.
Am I doing this?
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So I already did that. The ideal size, and I'm sorry, I knew it was in there somewhere. I thought we missed it. 10 to 20 challengers. And the reason for this, and just want to explain so you don't think we're trying to be all stuffy, is that we have found that when those challenge groups get over like 20, when they get into the 30 and 40 range, you just lose people, and you lose the ability to really connect and get engagement and make it that small private group that we find is most successful. Teach Me Tuesdays. We're going to be working on forming and inviting and really helping you guys understand more about that and just how to invite. I don't know how many times I hear my new coaches tell me, like, I don't know how to invite. I don't know what to say. And I think it can be very intimidating because it's hard to just get that train rolling. But once you do, it'll become secondhand and you'll be a professional. So we're going to help you with that. Scripts and the 5-step invite process. Believe it or not, I'm not a big script fan, but believe it or not, that 5-step process really helps you walk through that process, and it helps you identify where you are in the process of inviting somebody. You don't just up and say, like, hey, you want to do my challenge group? I mean, there is a process, and if you follow that process, you will find success. Promotion, how to promote. How do you do successful promotions? And I got news for you. It is not posting the link to purchase the challenge pack that's on sale this month. And it's not, posting this big thing that says T25 and join my challenge group. You have to find the most successful ways are to promote things in a way that causes engagement and causes people to want to talk to you. So we're going to be working on that. And then engagement, we've said engagement a lot. Obviously, that is very important. So engagement in your groups, how to create engagement in your challenge groups, which is very important because once you get people committed to the challenge, you want them to have fun. I mean, getting them to commit to the challenge is only the first part of this process. You have to follow through on what you said you were going to do, which is to help them and then create a really great environment. And then we've saved posts over time and have a document that we're going to share that has some great challenge group posts. Like, here are some ideas about what to post in your challenge groups that create engagement, are very helpful, help to educate people, just a variety of things.
All right. And thank you, Rach. That was awesome. And that pretty much wraps it up. And I kind of want to say one quick thing before we conclude. We've in one of our new coach trainings, I think this was Emily Weissman. Yeah, I'm giving you a shout out. You're brand new. One of the things that she talked about in her intro, she said she comes from an environment that really values teamwork. And then, that is really the whole premise behind this whole thing, is to learn from one another, to leverage the strengths of other people in your team to help you advance while you're doing the same for them. This is one of those wonderful win-wins. And I know, Rachel, you were giving me a shout out at the beginning. I'm telling you guys, my strength is just to come up with the concept. Like, okay, hey guys, I'm thinking about doing this. Well, all the lady diamonds, they're very, very they're extremely creative and they're extremely detail oriented, which I am not. And they just took this and then they are the ones that created this amazing promotion that we have. So I'm just very, very excited for it. We have less than a minute. So guys, God bless you. Thank you so much for listening. And I can't wait to hear about your success.
That's right. SSF 2014.
Yo.